second person I'm super excited about is Kacee Mallinson. So I am so excited about Kacee. Kacee is a wife, a mother of 4, a grandmother of 2. Kacee just joined Modere April 3rd, which you can figure out is 3 months ago. Kacee is already a silver team leader. In 3 months, this girl hit silver team leader. She's probably one of the most coachable team members I've ever had. I'll give her something to do or ask her something to do or we talk about it, and she does it, right? She wants to learn, and that's what's so great. Just like Deborah said earlier, that all the tools are there, the systems are there, you just have to do it. And Kacee jumped all in with this as she joined. So, Kacee, are you there with us?
I am, thank you. That gave me a little bit of a big head.
I'm so glad you're here. So, Kacee, I want you to tell me about yourself. Tell me a little bit more about you than we know you're a mother and a grandma, but tell me a little bit about, like, you know, what did you do before Modere? Any, you know, jobs? Just a little bit. I know you were a customer first, and you're a customer, and then you and I talked, and we decided to get you to upgrade to social marketer. So tell me a little bit about how you got to that place.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm an Air Force veteran, which I'm very excited about. I have raised all of my kids, all but one. He is my husband, and I met him 5 years ago. He is close to retirement age, and I just, you know, I started in Operation Downsize with a walking challenge on January 22nd, which I was doing right before we got married anyway, and had some issues with it since then. And then February 3rd, I ordered my first lean body system and did it for 2 months. And in April, or rather the end of March, I tried on my dress. I was at the exact same weight as when I got married. I didn't have a big fancy frilly wedding dress or anything like that. It fell right off my body. That's how I know this stuff works.
Oh, my God, that is phenomenal. I absolutely love that it fell off your body. Is that the yellow dress or a different one?
No, this is just a little white dress that I wore.
Okay.
We had a simple wedding in our church, and that was it. I bought it at Dillard's.
Love that. I love that. So, I mean, that's a little bit about what Modere has done for you with your weight, and that's phenomenal. So tell me a little bit more about what Modere you feel like has done for you financially, for your family. Tell me a little bit more, since you became a social marketer, how you feel.
Okay, so Modere has actually given me a purpose. Just like Deborah, my self-esteem was so low for so long. My husband helps build me up every single day, and when he and I saw the difference that Modere made for myself and for him, because he's been taking the products, we sat down and we went, okay, these are our goals. We got married later on in life. This is what we want in life. Let's see what the company itself can do. I was shocked at the first posting I did, I did a thing post, and I had such a huge response. I had friends calling me, asking me what was going on, because they knew, get this, I had a gastric bypass 20-some years ago, and I gained all the weight back. It's caused more health problems than it had solved. And I had a friend call and say, I have a friend who is thinking about doing gastric bypass. Can you talk to her? And that is really what I want to help people with. Don't do the gastric bypass. It's going to hurt you in the long run. It will. Hair falls out. You have iron issues. That's what I worry about with this, with the gastric bypass. And Modere has, oh gosh, I feel better. My iron levels are better. My hair has come back. And that is exciting. I had my cousin tell me, you look better than you have since high school with your hair.
Wow. And that's, I don't know about men. I don't know about men, but women especially, probably men too, but women, you have better looking hair. That's going to make us happy, right?
Well, it's made my husband happy too. And he, his hair is a little bit falling out too, and he loves the Madare hair products.
I love that. See, I mean, anyone listening, this is so much for men and for women, and we do have Tony at the end, so you're going to hear from a gentleman. But I love that, it is good for men and women, and we work with both of them. So tell me this. This is what I really want to hear. I mean, again, Deborah was in this 4 years. She kicked it into gear, in June and hit team leader and did so great. You kicked it into gear day one. You just said, bam, I'm going to do this. In 3 months, you hit, team leader, which is phenomenal. Maybe it was 2 months you hit team leader, actually. 2 months you hit team leader. Tell me what you think was the things you did to help you get to that goal.
I was a sponge. I listened to everything that everybody, any advice I could get. I just wanted to learn everything. I've used more brain power in the last 3 months than I have in years. I can tell you that I've stayed consistent. I've stayed every time one little progress happens. It keeps me motivated, and it's shocked me how much of a response I've had in just a couple of months. It's exciting, and I'm just ready. I'm just ready for the good things in life to happen.
Oh, that's so good. I mean, you were ready, and that's the thing. And I love, you and Deborah's stories are similar but different in the sense of, you got to be ready for this, and you can go at your own pace, and you're ready right away. So that's so good. And I really loved how you said, like, your friends noticed right away how your hair looked, how you looked. It's not just, how you felt better. People need to understand that Modere is about so much more than weight loss. We talk about it, but I hope, people really understand that we're about how we feel and how the energy and all of that is. And, yes, our hair, our skin. I'm 60 years old, so when people see my skin, they're like, wow, how do I look like that at 60? And I'm like, collagen, our collagen, right? Okay, so my last question to you is the same I asked Deborah, and you're fairly new, so this is a really good question. So if you were to get someone brand new today and you want to give them that one piece of advice to someone that's joining today, what would that one piece of advice be?
Believe you can, stay consistent, stay motivated, and everything happens when it's ready to happen.
Oh, that is so perfect. That is so perfect. I absolutely love that, Kacee. Thank you so much for sharing your story. I know, y'all, Kacee being in Modere only 3 months and me coming to her saying, you want to be on this call? I'm so proud of you. And I know, it's a huge jump for you, a huge jump, and I just really appreciate you showing up. So thank you so much for joining us today.
May I say one more thing?
Of course.
I want to tell anybody that whenever a challenge is put in front of you from the team, from Mr. John Melton, anything, if they set out a challenge, do it. Doesn't matter how scared of it you are, how petrified of it you are, do it. Because you will learn so much more with yourself doing those challenges than you would anything else.
Oh, what great advice. Absolutely great advice. Thank you for that. That is so good. Thanks for adding that.